Good afternoon.
Yeah, very good afternoon, Nutan. How have you been?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. You tell me what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thank you. Okay, so shall we start with our introduction?
Yeah, of course. So, as you know, my name is Nutan and I'm from Mathura. I'm a homemaker and I run a YouTube channel as well. If I tell you about my qualifications, then I'm graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with two kids. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. So let me introduce myself. So I'm a language enthusiastic. I have started my YouTube channel uh, and based on English conversation. So yeah, that's all about me. Okay. So Nutan, I have one question for you that one of our co-learner, he was asking me this question that ma'am, you are creating conversational videos. So how can I learn from your videos? So if you have any answer for this question, so you can.
See, it's about like how much we are consistent. Okay. And if somebody listen conversation videos, so I can say it's quite beneficial because when we converse with each other, so we use a lot of words as well as sometimes we talk on some particular topics or maybe about all the things in the context of English language. So here I can say that at least just we are listening things from the conversation, so it's I can say we can get the advancement while listening the conversational because you know that moment sometimes we are talking day to day things like daily normal conversation, general conversation, right? So there we get to know some words and the sentence formation, grammar patterns will get to know. So I think it's quite beneficial for anybody whosoever like try to listen such kind of conversation videos. It's really helpful and I personally believe in that. That's yeah, it's helpful just by listening,
Yeah, that
just by listening things. Yeah.
too. You have told fantastic words about this. So I told him about okay, when you will watch these conversational videos, so first thing you will notice that how you can give your introduction in a better manner. And next thing is that how can you ask question because art of questioning is main thing. If you don't have any question, how can you ask? And another thing is that how you can give answer properly.
Absolutely.
So these things you can learn from there and vocabulary also there and day-to-day conversation. How we are like we are not talking about in advanced level English. So we are just conversing to each other. And if I'll talk about my videos, so I'm creating these videos, these types of videos that the video I'm asking the people about their journey. How did they start their journey and when did they think about how we can start our or how we can embark on our journey towards English. So these types of things you can learn so many things that everyone has their own perceptions about learning English. Some people they told me about okay, so firstly grammar is must. If you
Yes.
don't know about grammar, so you can't speak. But some people they ponder about a different way. Like firstly, I start speaking, then I learn things, grammar. So there are the ways you can choose what way is better for you. So in this way you can learn and choose at least one or two YouTubers in your initial stage that you can learn from them and then you can continue with others. So that was my advice. Okay. So anything else like about this thing? What do you think about how I explained about our conversational videos, how the people can learn from our conversational videos?
See, it's just not about listening conversation. It's about like how much we know. Let's say about the grammar rules, as you told, as you mentioned, and the other thing is like okay, the person is trying to speak in English from the very day one, so it's quite good. At least he is putting in efforts, right? And he is coming out from his comfort zone and try to speak in English. So that's I can say really commendable because there are many people out there, they are storing a lot of things, collecting a lot of words and totally all the time indulge in in the grammar rules, but they are not speaking. So I think this is a very nice way when we speak from the very first day. So I think it's really beneficial. And the other thing is we must know the structure. the how we like construct sentences and all. This really important here. If we don't know how to construct sentence, then how would we speak things? Let's say if we are using some short simple words, so yeah, we are using. But when it comes to say things, let's say about saying things about daily routine, what you do, like day to day, what you do, like what's your daily routine. So there we must know some like structure, sentence formation we must know. And when we know, then we can like say things. Then we can use the particular words with the correct sentence formation, and then we can say things. So it's really important to have the the kind of, I can say, the knowledge of particular sentence formation, how we can form the sentences. And yeah, the main part is speaking. So if the person is quite like feeling like comfortable, so I can say this is commendable. This is doing a great job, that he is trying to start his speaking from the very first day. So I think that's really good.
Yeah. So his another question was that when it comes to speak, so I everyone has this question that whenever it comes to speak, so I go blank. So how they can think whenever, because he told me that whenever he is speaking or he is translating Hindi to English, he is good enough. But when it comes to make a story, so at that time he goes blank. So how can he? I just gave him a little bit idea that okay, so today you get up. So in present, you have to learn present, simple present. You can like okay, my mind there is no work. So what will I do? So like present, past, and future. These tense you should know about in your initial stage. How you can create the story. Okay, so now I don't have any work. So what should I do next? And then okay, so let me firstly finish my breakfast, and then I will think what should next. So next there is lunchtime. After you are thinking about next, so there is lunchtime. You prepare your lunch, and then you had your lunch, or you have your lunch, and then okay, so now I have finished my lunch, so there is a time of nap, so I should take nap. Okay, whenever you get up, and then in the evening time, okay, so my day is finished. I didn't do anything best with my day. So there is what is mind goes blank, that you didn't think about any story, just you go with your flow. So in this way we can
Absolutely.
create story, we can speak fluently, like okay, as usual we do like this whenever we get up early in the morning, or whenever we like get up. So we don't have a work that okay, being a homemaker, so we have work okay, till 10 we'll do like this, like that. But what is extra, what we are doing bad thing today, that at night I will think okay, the day was bad, I have done a better thing, because doing dishes or mopping, cleaning, dusting, these are all the daily routine work. We are not doing better than this, like something this. So what you can do better with your life every day. So this is the thing, and in this way I create stories. I create stories like this, like okay, what did and yesterday what was the best thing that I have done, and tomorrow what can I do best? A one thing with me, like I can help with the people, like I can help with the like pouring the water for a dog in my stage. So this is also a, for me this is a best thing for me, that I have done one thing in my day. So these types of things I have told him. I don't know how much he understood that, how he can start and all the things. Okay, so you can share your ideas with me, that how you create the story in your mind and then you express yourself.
See, here I can say like what is the thing which makes you happy. So the person can think about that. Okay, like okay, this is my whatever, like I do this kind of thing, I feel happy, and this makes me feel happy. I feel very good when I'm eating something, or I'm making something. Let's say any kind of food I'm making, so I feel very good. Or any person to whomsoever I'm talking with, I feel very good, and because he's very energetic and all anything. So we can do like storytelling in all the aspects of our life, and whomsoever we are talking with, we can do the storytelling basically, like whatever comes up in your mind. Let's say talking about the hobbies. So what's your hobbies? So if there are many people, they have like numerous hobbies, not just one hobby. Okay, so they can talk over those things as well. Let's say like cooking, singing, okay, reading. So whatever comes up in your mind, let's say in the context of reading, so what makes you feel happy, like which kind of books when you read that makes you feel happy, you feel very comfortable, you feel very relatable. So try to talk about those. Let's say if I tell you about singing, when somebody has a hobby of singing, so they can talk about singing things, like which kind of songs they like to listen and sing. And many, I think various, it depends on us how we are taking the things seriously or not. It's all up to us. Like we can find out things anyhow, we can figure out. It depends on us, like how much we are consistent, we are like I can say the determined to do the speaking practicing basically, because there are many people out there, they just don't have the environment. So at the same time, what can they do? They can just talk to themselves, like doing the self talk basically, talking about anything which makes you feel excited, happy. Talk about those things, because earlier I was also used to do these kind of things, like I didn't have any partner earlier. So I used to do the same thing, like talking about my hobbies and whatever I'm doing, talking about my surroundings, and choosing any particular word or any articles or object substance basically, and talking on that particular thing. Let's say about chair, about fan, uh, juicer, mixer, any particular, just pick it and just try to speak whatever comes up in your mind while seeing that particular thing, or just pondering over that particular word. Say things, let's say talk about chair, at least 2 to 4 lines. So that's how we can do our speaking practicing. If someone is not like having any speaking partner, they don't have any environment, so by talking about these things, because this also I can say one of the lame excuses that we don't have any speaking partner, we don't have the environment, people say. So even I also have gone through these kind of situations as well. But when you are so much determined, you have the kind of tenacity that okay, I am to do this anyhow. So you can just make your own way. You have to just pave your way and try to plunge into that by talking about things, whatever comes up in your mind, by listening, observing things, whatever is like happening, occurring around you. Let's say when it comes to make a tea, a cup of tea, what do you do? You use sugar, tea leaves. Okay, first of all you boil the water. Like with this, just try to make sentences over this,
Yeah.
because now you have realized that you don't have any speaking partner, so this is the only option I can say which is left. So you can utilize this, anyone can utilize this kind of like ideas, and just by doing so they can get a very good result, I can say. It's really helpful.
Yeah, because in this way you can build your confidence as well. Because
Yeah,
whenever you are speaking with you, yourself, so that time you know that nobody is listening to me and nobody is judging to me. So in this way, at least you can build your confidence, and definitely zeal is must. Whenever you are learning any skill, so you should be into it in proper way.
absolutely.
Like consistency and practice is the key of success, and practice as much as you can. So in this way you can go further and you can learn more, because initial stage is like it is hardest to take first step. Whenever you will take your first step, then you will go with the flow. So this is the
Absolutely.
advice to all of the beginners who are just like that person has started his journey, but somewhere he is getting stuck that how can I learn next. So if he will watch our video, so he can learn so many things that how he can start
Absolutely.
his journey. So nice to talk to you, Nutan, and this is the best session with you. And definitely we'll
Thank you.
connect again.